For Black History, I celebrate the life of iconic civil rights figure, one Clarence Henderson. I first met Clarence Henderson when I invited him to be a guest on a Christian television show I was co-hosting in Southwest Texas. It was truly an honor since I had read about the courage he and his fellow classmates had during the civil rights movement to defiantly sit at that segregated lunch counter in Greensboro, North Carolina in 1960. But what truly stood out for me was his amazing demonstration of grace and character under fire after the famous sit-in. You see the iconic picture taken of the Greensboro boys? Mr. Henderson is not in that original pic. The boys were on regular rotation at that lunch counter, and Clarence had rotated out that day. Because he wasn't in that photograph, Mr. Henderson was ridiculed and ostracized as not being one of the Greensboro boys, mainly because of his political and biblical worldview. But he most definitely was one of those that protested by sitting at the counter. He grew up with the boys depicted in that historic photograph. So instead of making a big fuss about it and not being in the photograph, he decided to just pray and ask God to fix it. Well, some years later, God most certainly fixed it. He was not only recognized as being a legitimate Greensboro boy, he was even honored at the White House and given a special presidential award. His elegant and eloquent stance taught me this: the world may ignore you, even ostracize you, but God sees all and vindicates his children in due season. And he does it in the most miraculous way.